Welcome, Custom OGT. Elvis fans, Elvis Aaron Presley. The man who was literally picked up by a cyclone or a tornado or a spiral, whatever you want to call it, in Tupelo as a baby. Terrible storm. Terrible storm. People ended up in the swamp. It's really bad. And from what I understand, it kind of bounced around and missed his house. House where he grew up. So, and his twin brother and the shoe polish in his hair, which became a staple, which was good. Because I tried to look up some, 10 things about Elvis that most people don't know. Apparently that isn't for reaction channels because most of us already know most of those things. So Elvis was very into spirituality. I know that's one thing a lot of people don't talk about. Maybe because it's taboo, maybe because people think, whatever people think, I don't think it's for people to think how Elvis felt about his spirituality. But yeah, he studied a lot of what they would call the occult. But all occult means, all that word means, the occult is the hidden. Most words that are labeled really bad, stigmatized words, it's usually because that was on purpose, done by someone who didn't think they were bad, someone who didn't want them to know. And that one being because that's hidden. Anyway, Elvis liked a lot of different literature on religion and spirituality and things like that. I don't think Elvis was into nothing nefarious or demonic or anything like that. With that being said, I know this song. This is for Carolyn, our beloved subscriber, channel member. And, I've been humming these words in my head. I'm about a week late doing this reaction. Maybe more than that. But I've been humming those words and caught in a trap. Can't walk out of it because I love you too much. Here we go again. What you doing, my friend, or something like that. I can't believe a word you say. And I know Elvis didn't write it. Greg will be here in a second. He told me who did. Same person that wrote. I will always love, you were always on my mind. Something that Willie Nelson's known for too. But which Elvis sings a couple of Willie songs. But I'm interested to do a deep dive into the song because I want to listen to it again with fresh ears. I think this song could possibly be about ego, because your ego and arrogance are two totally different things. I won't get into it and take all your day up, but I guess the easy way to say it is arrogance is like when you think you're better than somebody, but in your head that, you're being arrogant in a way, and possibly that there's things about this person you may not know. See, there's always a chance that you could be wrong. Ego is when you don't have to ask yourself, think about it internally, because you know you're right, because you're right, you're right. You don't have to ask anybody because you're right. That's ego, and it's scary, it's dangerous, because it makes you believe your own lies. And if you can lie to yourself, then it's easy to lie to everybody else. Easy to sleep at night. So, with all that being said, let me see if I can get Gregory. All right. We're caught in a trap. Can't walk out because I love you too much, baby. Why can't you see what you're doing to me when you don't believe a word I say? We can't go on together with suspicious minds. And we can't build our dreams on suspicious minds. Yes, he always voted to lies. I think I hear Greg. Come on in, bud. I can't see you, so I'm on the other tab. But yeah, so I think so if an old friend I know stops by to say hello, would I still see suspicion in your eyes? Here we go again. Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb. I've been thinking, like I said, I told them, Greg, I've been thinking about this for about a week now. That I think the song could be about ego. I really do, because I've been singing the words in my head, and it could very well be about ego. Like the old friend could be the drugs or cheating or whatever. And I know there's a baby in it. I love you too much, baby. But your ego talks to you in a seductive type way, like, "Come on, baby." You see like a female type, or if you're a girl, a guy, like whatever it takes to persuade you into doing this thing, but you don't necessarily feel in your gut you should do. Ego will talk you out of it quickly with whatever it takes. So yeah, it's just something to ponder on.
I'll take that into consideration when we listen to the song here. It's a good perspective though, a good take.
All right, that VCR look I just told him that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Got the wrong remote as usual. Look.
We're caught in a trap. I can't walk out because I love you too much, baby. Why can't you see what you're doing to me? When you don't believe a word I'm saying. We can't go on together with suspicious minds, and we can't build our dreams on suspicious minds. So if an old friend I know shove it up your nose just by to say hello,
I told you.
would I still see suspicion?
All right, so we looked for another copy just because I didn't realize how bad the audio was in this copy. Which, if you're watching it on a TV, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't. Or your phone speakers or whatever. But those of you headphones, you know it matters. It matters. Terrible. That's the one thing I always used to dispute. Our routers are just, they all got to deal with all the headphones people, give them a referral code or something, so they're all trying to hype up headphones. And I'm like, well, damn, there's a lot of different brands. A lot of different brands. Anyway, they're not hyping it up. They do really, really, really make it sound better. But yeah, he's talking about right there, putting it up his nose. So, that part was definitely right. I think the song's about ego. I don't think the song has nothing to do with a woman. Who did you say wrote it? I told them in the beginning.
It was the guy who wrote "Always on My Mind." Let me see if I can find it.
I remember that much. I will go back while he's looking for it, and then we'll catch it again. Thank you, Gregory, and let's do this.
On suspicious mind. So if an old friend I know shove it up your nose just by to say hello, would I still see suspicion in your eyes? Here we go again. Asking where I've been. You can't see the tears I real I'm crying. We can't go on together with suspicious minds, and we can't build our dreams on suspicious minds.
Oh!
Won't let our love survive.
I remember that part.
Oh no.
Ooh!
Oh, dry the tears from your eyes. Let's don't let a good thing die. Oh no. 'Cause honey, you know I'll never lie to you. Ooh.
Oh!
Yeah. We're caught in a trap.
Ooh!
I can't walk out because I love it too much, baby. Why can't you see, whoa, what you're doing to me? Whoa, when you don't believe a word I say. Don't you know?
He just air pumped the world. You know, I mean, maybe it's because I recognize the song, but I mean, this ain't my. I like Kentucky Rain better, but this is the best one I've seen so far of him live. He's really laid back. He's high, but I mean, he's not overly screwed up or nothing. He just feels good, and the drummer's killing it. The background singers are doing great. He's really loose. I usually see Elvis really try to. I don't know if "try" is the right word, but he's spot on with his movements and stuff, and he's just like more limber here. It seems like, you know, more playful, really.
Yeah, like he'll do like the big windmilling arm gestures, but here he's getting like his lower body in it. It's like he did the windmill and like he's like a calling in a jet on an aircraft carrier. You know, they're doing like that. Almost like a split. Like if I tried that right now, I wouldn't be getting up for quite a while. He's a walking action figure sometimes. Right, I've mentioned before how well arranged a lot of these songs we've reacted to from Elvis are. I like there's like almost a bluegrass sounding guitar riff there that gives the song kind of like an urgency. And you add that to Elvis has a very fast vibrato. So the combination of those two elements almost gives the song like an unsteady feeling, almost like his mind is racing. It could also, you mentioned the song being about ego. It could be about how he sort of sees suspicious minds wherever he goes, like people that are going to try to exploit him or something, which would in fact make him the suspicious mind. So it could be a little bit of a projection there. And then there's a string section that actually has a very much slower melody. And then you add the background singers to it. It's just a great combination of elements that give it a very unique sound, I think.
Well, that describes what I said about ego. About how Elvis speaks to himself, I guess is more like what I said, which would be considered that. But the people, him, his private time, separating that, fighting with it in his head, and that musical that you talked about describes that perfectly. You know, at first it's like the music's steady, and then the second verse, a marching like whatever comes into a more marchable fucking whatever it is, and then you know that's like you're thinking, and then you're going with it, and maybe you get high or something, and then everything drops down, and then you lay back and you're thinking, damn, man, how the hell do I fix this? And then here we go again, start bringing it up like, or it's the highs and lows of being an addict, you know what I'm saying? Or a star too, like this got highs and lows as well.
Highs and lows of fame, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes you probably hate the fans, and sometimes you know the whole time that they're who drives you, and even if you love them to death, I'm sure the people's going to misread what I just said, but you know, the little lady trying to help me at the gas pump because I have COPD sometimes. I hate that. I don't hate her, but I just want to be left alone sometimes. So I get a performer has to feel that way. That's like Elvis was constantly, you know, like.
Mm-hmm. Want to be left alone, want to be treated just like a normal person. Yeah, I'm sure all of that.
This is evident in how he treated his upstairs. I mean,
yes.
Obviously, he needed some private time.
And I do definitely agree with you. He is super loose in this. Very, very natural. Looks like he's just having a good time. So it's and his arsenal of white suits there, man. Yeah. Nowadays you'd have his own fashion line.
Why can't you see? Whoa, what you're doing to me. Oh, when you don't believe a word I say. Oh, don't you know? Caught in a trap. I can't walk out because I love you too much. Caught in a trap. I can't walk out because I love you too much. Caught in a trap. I can't walk out because I love you too much. Caught in a trap.
That nod he just gave was to the drummer. They're doing that together. The other band isn't even a part of what they're doing there with the dancing thing. The drummer is filling in all kinds of polyrhythms and different things. He's ad-libbing. And Elvis got it. He's like, damn, that was a nice lick you just hit. That's what he did. Looked over and, fuck, that was good, man.
Yeah, that is a man who is feeling the music.
No doubt. And check this nod out he gives to the drummer.
I can't walk out because I love you too much. Caught in the trap. I can't walk out because I love you too much. Caught in a trap. I can't walk out because I love you too much, baby. Oh, don't you know I'm caught in a trap? I can't walk out because I love you too much, baby. Where you going? Don't you know I'm caught in a trap? Can't walk out because I love you too much, baby. Oh, don't you know caught in a trap? I can't walk out because I love you too much. Caught in a trap. I can't walk out because I love you too much. Caught in a trap. I can't walk out because I love you too much. Caught in a trap. I can't walk out because I love you too much, baby.
That meant this is going to be the last time. That's what he was doing.
Caught in a trap. I can't walk out
Minute bass.
because I love you too much, baby. Don't you know? Caught in a trap.
Get louder.
I can't walk out because I love you too much, baby. Oh, don't you know? Caught in. I can't walk because I love.
That bass, damn it. Ooh.
Caught in a trap. I can't walk out because I love too much, baby. Oh, don't you know?
That bass sounds so good.
Caught in a trap. I can't walk
Boom, boom, boom.
because I love too much, baby.
Ooh. That drummer, look at that drummer.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Ah, shit. Watch this damn drummer's very Watch this, he's going nuts when the lights come back on. Yeah. He said, "Woo! Thank you very much." That was good.
Yeah,
That was really good.
he put his all into that one. Wow.
Oh shit.
You could definitely see some of his martial arts training there with his flexibility. He did like a near split there that would have blown both of my hamstrings out. Just sort of slowly coming back up. Him like stopping dancing just to slowly do like the Halloween stalk on his backup dancers singers over there. Yeah, just him breaking character and laughing, noticeably several times. Yeah, he was obviously having a ball. That people went home and talked about this for weeks. It was a great performance. It's the song is considered one of Elvis's like big comeback songs. Was the centerpiece of his performances in the '70s, and I could definitely see why. And the drummer and the bassist definitely MVPs there. They were all over the place on that song. Just had a great rhythmic pulse to it.
Well, I think the band in general, definitely the drummer and the bassist, yeah, but if Elvis is sitting up there and the band don't know what to do, that turns out shitty. That's not good at all, because a lot of what he does there that blows the crowd is synchronized by the band. Little hand gestures, little things he does, they're waiting for that. So when he's ad-libbing like that, that's why he noticeably puts his hand up like, I know I've been going crazy, so just here's where we're about to do our synchronized bit, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, and I heard somebody say that band had been together for a long time, so that made sense. And the one we watched where I thought it was just like a practice session or whatever, but the one where he's wearing this. Hello, Carolyn. Hello. My name is OGTL Schmitt Logan, and we're that wasn't quite Elvis, but he's wearing that outfit anyway. Yeah, I mean, the songs definitely could be about whatever, but the fact that he's caught in a trap that he can't walk out, I get it, man. You caught in a relationship, you don't want to walk away from it, but it's worded very specifically. I'm caught in a trap and I can't walk out. There ain't no way to walk out on the fame.
Mm-hmm.
Once you're there.
Yeah. That will follow you to the end.
And him and the fame, him and the fans, him and the music, him and whatever can't go on if he keeps worrying about it with this suspicious mind. Because there's so many words there you could have put second if it was about love. Suspicious mind, and then it's a suspicious mind again. So that we can't go on together with these suspicious lies, about paying your tithes, whatever, man. They could have put a lot of things there without repeating that line over again. So I think that was purposeful. And maybe the songwriter describes that. Did this person just write the song, or did they sing it as well?
They did the original version. Yeah, they performed it before Elvis did. I think it was, I think maybe 10 years before. Their version didn't chart, Elvis's did. Elvis definitely owned the song, as he tends to do whenever he gets of a piece. Yeah.
I was just curious. So yeah, thank you, Carol. That was very.
That was a lot of fun.
Very good. That was
so much fun.
That was the man. That was the man that stayed upstairs, and that was him. Pretty much, even though I think a lot of artists, including Elvis, say that they're either scared to death or nervous or not really a camera person until the spotlight comes on. Then they just switch into. That was definitely definitely was a Michael Jackson thing I was watching. Said Michael Jackson was like that. Totally timid, nervous till that camera came on, or the lights came on. Then he turned into Michael Jackson. But I've heard about Elvis too, so yeah.
Yeah, I've heard that too. I started fascinating me. Henry Rollins was talking about him looking out, and he was at this concert.
He's an introvert.
And he saw this just sea of humanity out there. And he said this guy walks up to him, and he goes, "Did anybody show up?" And Henry Rollins turned around, and it was Ozzy. It was Ozzy Osbourne. asking if anyone showed up to his concert. And he's like, yeah, I don't think you have to worry about attendance, man. You're good.
Was he there with him or something while he was?
Yeah.
On the
It
car?
was an Aussie show and Henry was there. Yeah.
Okay.
And there's a collab. Yeah, there was a collaboration. I would have been fascinating in their respective primes, Ozzy and Henry.
Oh yeah, you mean on the same song? Yeah, I got you.
Yeah.
I don't know if Henry really done that. I mean, he did bottom with Tool, but he literally did owe them in a card game. That's not a made up thing. He did lose money to them in playing cards. But it's just a spoken piece, but it's still cool. All right. Anyway, we're not talking about Elvis anymore. So,
Carolyn, another great one. Thank you.
yes, ma'am. Appreciate you all. 26 minutes. Damn, that's the longest reaction we've done in a long time.
Back to form.
I'll tell everybody mental health is real.
And music is your best